Hey, this is Mike. I'm checking out a 2015 Nissan Altima 2.5 and at Grand Strand Nissan, and I'm checking it out. Trying to do it at night, but it doesn't get dark till real late. So basically, I'm trying to. Their service department's closed today. It's Memorial Day, so I'm able to pull the vehicle in here to where it's a little bit darker than outside. I do have some light coming in at the back there, but hopefully we'll be able to see the exterior and interior lighting a lot better. So here I have the parking lights on. You see you've got that side marker, and then you've got that that light down there. And let's take a look here and look at the back. It's got the LEDs around there like in a half circle shape there. Then you've got the tag light. It illuminates the tag. Alright, let's take a look at the headlights. And let's go ahead and turn the fog lights on as well. We do have the halogen headlights here, projector halogens and fog lights. Now one thing you will notice, let me show you over here on this side. One thing you'll notice with the projectors, you have the real sharp line there. You see that? There's a line right here. That way you get the best light on the road, but it doesn't. It's not too high to where it's blinding people. So let's go ahead and turn the high beams on so we can see the difference there. See the line when it's put the high beams on, the floodlights turn on, and it illuminates a higher but more intensity as well. So there's low beams, there's high beams. I'm going to go ahead and turn the turn signal on so we can take a look at that. It's down there next to the fog light. We also have a side marker here on the side mirror, which is a very good safety feature, so people on the side of the vehicle can tell you're turning, as well as the front and back. And then we've got the turn signal light back here, which is very adequate as far as brightness. Gets your attention. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn the headlights off, and let's take a look here in the trunk. See what kind of illumination we have in the trunk. We do have a light there in the center, one light, and it kind of illuminates the entire trunk there with one light. And it seems to do a good job to go all the way deep in there. It's kind of like a dome light for your trunk. Let me turn on the night vision just so you can kind of get a little bit more context in case you can't see. You can see how big the trunk is there. And then let's take a look at it without the night vision. So you can see it's just a real soft illumination back here. It's not going to blind you or anything. It's just kind of like real bright moonlight, I guess you can say, illuminating the trunk. Alright, let's take a look here in the back seat. Oh yeah, very bright. And you see the door here. There's no ambient light in the door, but there is a little light here for the little back light for the power window. But yeah, the back seats are very well illuminated, especially with the tan interior. And you can see it has the two lights there, one on each side, which tries to eliminate shadows. So yeah, this is very well illuminated. Move that up out of the way. The floorboard, even though it's black, it is still well illuminated there. But there's no ambient light. It's just the dome lights there. You see the interior slowly fades out when you shut the door. So let's go ahead and check out the driver's door. Now we do have, on the driver's door, we have this kind of a safety light there for the door being open. So if you open up the door and cars are on their way that direction, they'll see that the door's open. There's no ambient light here in the door, but there is some backlit buttons there, as well as your side mirror controls. door lock controls and power window controls. Alright, not seeing any floorboard illumination, but we do have a lot of backlit buttons. And also just in general, when the doors open, with the interior lights on there, it's very well illuminated in this vehicle. So let's go ahead and get in. I'm going to turn everything on so we can see what it looks like here. Steering wheel has the backlit buttons. All the gauges are very well lit and easy to read, very clear and crisp. And then there's your screen, which is illuminated. This is the night mode, where it's not quite as dark as light. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in reverse so you can see the backup camera is very well lit. Of course, there's a bunch of light back there, but still, if it was dark, you'd be able to see that the backup lights will really help out, which I'll show you that in a second. All of these are backlit. You also have some ambient light down there for your little pocket for storage and stuff. There's your shifter controls. Your heated seats do have the illumination on both those sides. Let me turn on the night mode to give you some context here. What I'm looking at. Let me turn the air conditioner on. It's kind of warm. Okay. So the center console is there's no illumination in there. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and turn on the night vision so you can see what I'm looking at, because it's very dark. So that whole pocket there's nothing backlit or illuminated at all. But you do have this ambient light here that it kind of helps with that. But it's not really picking up on the camera too much. You can see a little bit on that piece of paper, but it's not very bright. But on a real dark situation, it does give you something to go on. Gives you something to kind of navigate with your eyes. All right, so nothing kind of over there is kind of dark. And there's a nice light in the glove compartment, which is huge, by the way, if you can see that. All right. Very good, very good. All right, so let me put the camera behind the vehicle so you can see what the rear lights look like with the brake and also the reverse lights. All right, there you have it. 2015 Nissan Altima at night. And thank you to Grand Strand Nissan for allowing me to check out this vehicle and show it to all you. I do not work for Grand Strand Nissan. I work for you. So if you could support my channel and share my videos, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out and it makes this all possible, really. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you to Grand Strand Nissan. And if you have any experience with this vehicle, let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.